Well, this door's hard. I'm going to bring the corn planter. Well, I really just need the tractor, but it's hooked to the corn planter. Into the shop here. We've got some work to do to that, and Dad apparently wants to use his sawmill today, and since I put the planter in where he needs to get to use his sawmill, I guess I'll move it. It did rain a little bit this morning. We've had not quite 3/10 so far total, which is not bad. Actually really good. We'll see how much more we get, but so far, in good shape. So I got the tractor in here. I just kind of left the planter in the back and closed the doors around it as much as I could so I can have a little heat, because 60 degrees is still a little chilly. Yeah. We're gonna clean the cab out, get all my trash and stuff that I don't need anymore since we're done planting corn out of there. And then I'll show you what we're working on. Well, we're getting there. I've spent like 10 days in this tractor and it's filthy. We'll get her cleaned up here. All right, well, that's better. I think I'm also done with this 2020 and with my brown box monitor that I use for fertilizer, since we're done putting starter on, for sure, if not done planting entirely. So I'm going to take those two out of here, clean the cab up a little bit. Okay, well, that's a little better still. Now we can turn our seat without hitting that other monitor that was right here. As soon as we're done with the planter, for sure, we can get this box out of here. But that camera monitor is going to stay, and this here for my iPad mount. How will I watch YouTube videos if I don't have somewhere to mount my iPad? So that's going to stay as well. All right, so you see those boxes over there on the bench? Those boxes contain a 4G MGT, Modular Telematics Gateway, for this tractor. This tractor, when it was new, shipped with an MGT, but it was a 2G one, which does not work anymore. And I think it is located either underneath this little thing in the back or behind this back panel. And so we need to kind of tear the cab apart a little bit to find it and get it installed. We also have to install an antenna on the top, which I think means that the cap has to come off. So they didn't really give me any installation instructions on that. So we're gonna tear into it and see what we can find, I guess. Well, look at there, I found it. Modular Telematics Gateway. So we need to replace that with a new version, and then figure out where the wires go and figure out how we're going to get them run. I have a feeling they go up this corner post. Yeah, which will be difficult, but yeah. So what this MGT does is allow wireless data transfer and some machine connectivity. Basically, when I record something on my 2630 display down there, it will wirelessly send that data to my John Deere account so that it's there for me. We have this on the combine. It works really, really well. And John Deere was offering a special where if you had a tractor like this that needed upgraded, for $300, they would sell you the hardware, and it came with, I think, 3 years of the JD Link Connect subscription, which is awesome. So I jumped on that, and we're gonna get this one upgraded so that it works. It's kind of a convenience thing, but at the same time, for $300, it's worth it. Out with the old, in with the new. They are a little different looking, but same basic thing. Okay. Well, in order to figure out where that antenna goes, we've got to take all these little bolts out that hold the green part of the cap down. So, yeah, fun. I don't think this cap's going to blow away. They got enough screws holding it down. This is where I need my phone mount. It's probably right there in the tractor, actually, but there's the underside of the top of the cab. So now we gotta find our antenna. We're actually gonna take this whole thing and set it down on the floor. And somewhere in here, there's an antenna. I'm guessing in the corner over there. Alright, well, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing here. We may have to take the headliner down inside the cab, which adds a whole nother step to this, but I'll explain what we're looking at a little bit. Clearly, I don't pull the cap off and clean it every year like I do the rest of the tractor. Yeah, so some of this dirt is quite old. We also have all of our air conditioning stuff here in the center of the cab, and there is a nice seal that keeps this side clean and this side dirty. So basically this area between the cab and the cap and the here is where all the air for the HVAC system goes. And if you look down there, there's our little vents that go out inside the roof of the cab in there. Everything outside of that obviously is exposed to the elements outside and is dirty. I have found two antennas, one right there, and I believe this one right here. I'm pretty sure that one is for our Sirius XM. At least it looks like a Sirius XM antenna that you would find on a car. That means this one is probably the old MGT. But wait till I show you the new one. Oh, also, all of the wires for both of those go through right here. And I'm guessing they go then down, and the corner post is under here. So that's why I'm thinking we may have to take the headliner down to be able to get the wires across and down, and then back across to where our new MGT on the floor is in there. So yeah, I asked my John Deere dealer if he had any instructions. He was going to email me something, so I'm going to kind of wait for those, I think. This is the new antenna. So all of these wires plug into that box on the floor, and this has got to go on the roof somewhere underneath that cap, which, yeah, it's quite a bit bigger than that little black one on the corner there. So I'm gonna wait, like I said, till I get some instructions, and then we'll move forward with that. So while I'm waiting for him to send me that, I think I'm actually going to take my pickup, head down to Berkey to our farm down there, take a look at some stuff. I need to get some information from that plot that I planted, just make sure I got everything written down right, and send that to Megan so that they have a record of the plot. And then what else? Oh, maybe bring that gooseneck trailer back with the rest of Dad's chemical shuttles that Phil took down yesterday, and some of my empty boxes. So kind of my plan. Made it down here to Berkey, and I was just going through my plot here, checking to make sure that all of my stakes and what I got written down were correct. It is damp on top here, not super muddy, but it's sort of sticky. I'm not going to walk very far. I just wanted to come out here and dig up a seed, see what it looks like. Definitely had a fair amount of rain. I don't know, maybe a half inch, but yeah, not much going on there yet. It's not really even sprouted, so this rain will help, the warm weather, but not much happening yet. This was planted on, let's see, Thursday, a week ago. Yeah, Thursday, a week ago today. But like I said, it was cold until really yesterday. Well, we're back here at the farm here at Berkey. This trailer's got to go back to Waldron with those two chemical shuttles. We've got to get this pump. And I was hoping to be able to put my empty seed boxes on it as well and get them. So I may have to slide some stuff around, move it around a little bit to make everything fit. That pallet is junk and it can stay here, so we can take that off. And I just need to count how many boxes and how much room they're going to take up, and I'll start moving stuff around. All right. Hit our battery disconnect there so that the battery will not dead next time we come. Okay, I got everything on the trailer that we needed to. I had to rearrange those shuttles, put them side by side in the front, and then I got 7 boxes on there. So that's awesome. I'm going to get all strapped down, and then I think I'm actually going to run into town, grab something to eat. It's lunchtime, and we'll come back and grab the trailer and head back to Waldron. Okay, I got my food, got the trailer hooked up, everything strapped down. Let's go back to Waldron. I got back to the farm here. I'm gonna get stuff unloaded, but Dad's got the forklift. He's doing a little custom log cutting. That's a long one, 21, 22 footer. Well, I was able to get the forklift long enough to get these chemicals off of here, put them in the back of the shop. It's now raining, fun, but I'm going to take my truck and this trailer down and back it in my seed warehouse so that we can get these boxes off down there. You guys remember that pounding rain I was hoping that we weren't going to get? I think we're getting it. Oh well. We really haven't got that much rain yet. We might be up to a ½ inch, which is good. I just hope it doesn't crust the soil over and drying out too fast, so we'll see. My empty box pile is starting to add up there. Those are all empty that I got to get folded down yet. I was working on a few of those. I did have a customer that was going to bring me a couple of empties back today, so I'm just kind of sorting stuff up and cleaning up a little bit, sorting empties, pallets, whatever I got. I got a mess over there I got to clean up from them signs and stuff. I was going to go through those and see what all we got a little bit more. Wow, what do we have here? Looks like I got a package while we were gone today. I think I know what it is. As it turns out, when you call companies and complain that they don't answer their phone, leave them a nasty voicemail, they call you back and they actually send you what you've been waiting for. It's a little late since we're done planting, but at least we got our load so we can get our tender fixed. Good deal. Okay, I did get my instructions on how to install this, and I was right. We do need to take apart quite a bit of stuff from the interior. That rear corner post, the headliner, some stuff on the side console there, the rear panels all got to come out, so we're going to start working on that, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so according to our instructions, we've got to take this piece off. We've got to take this piece off. We've got to take this plastic piece off, which is the cup holders and the whole deal there. And then I think we can get to what we need to. We may have to even pull the headliner down a little bit, but I don't think we have to take it completely down. So we'll see. But I got to get my monitors off of here, my camera and my fold box. We got to take this window support off of there, and whatever the instructions say, I don't know. All right, I've got the stuff inside taken apart that I need to, and according to my instructions, this here that I thought was probably the Sirius XM antenna is actually the MGT antenna. At least this is the location that it says it's supposed to be in. So I guess we're gonna go with assuming that until we get it taken apart and figure out different. It would be really nice to wash this. I'm gonna make a huge mess if I do it. Maybe I can shop back some dirt out of there or something, I don't know. I need to clean it up a little bit to be able to work in here though. If anybody would like a slightly used 2G John Deere MGT antenna, I've got one for sale. Already uninstalled from our machine. Here's the new one, adhesive to this plate, which we did get relatively clean. I gotta get it screwed back down, and then there's this, it's gotta sit in there at just the right angle for the wires to be in the right spot. So I'm gonna get that screwed back down and stick that on there, and then I can route the wires a little bit so I know how much to pull into the cab. I did get them started. They go in there, but I didn't know how far to pull them to make sure I had enough up here. So okay, I think I've got it in there. I got this put in place, got the cord run in there. The only thing I did wrong was it's supposed to be under these hoses, not over it, but it'll still fit. We'll make it work. So, and I got the wires run inside. I'll show you that in a minute, but all the way down to our box where they need to go. So at this point, it's just a matter of putting everything back together. Okay, the cap is back on. So, we're almost done. We just gotta put the cab back together. But, you see that? It's almost 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna worry about that tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it tonight. So, plan for tomorrow is to finish that and put our seed tender back together. Put this new waste cell on. which we're gonna have to do a little bit of wiring because this did not come with a plug, and it came with 30 feet of cord, and we need 1 foot. So we'll have to take care of that, but that'll be good to get that back together and out of there. Or yeah, I'm done. We got a few boxes to move around yet, and yeah, we're in good shape. So we'll see how much more rain we got. We're up to, well, let's go see what we're up to. 0.64, so a little over 0.6. And that's really pretty good. I haven't looked at the radar to know how much more is coming yet. There was still a pretty good chance of rain tomorrow, but as long as we don't get 3 inches or 2.5, we should be fine. We're in good shape, so that's good. And it's gonna get warmer, up in the 70s here. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up there. Yeah, have a great night, and check back tomorrow for another video. Leave me questions and comments down below. Brian did a live stream last night, and I made a comment. He mentioned our farm actually twice, because then you guys started commenting on his live stream about me being there. So that was awesome. Thank you for that. And yeah, have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, subscribe, you know, all that stuff.